Chris Spiker for AVNice. I'm here with Major General Arnie Bunch.
Good morning.
You run Edwards.
Well, it's not just Edwards anymore. It's not the center.
You're doing a little traveling.
It's not the center. I flew back in from Eglin Air Force Base just last night. Got in very late last night trying to go see another part of the enterprise, which is much larger than it ever had been before.
So here's my first question.
Okay.
When I heard that you were going to speak at the Outlook Conference, now there's 18,000 total military and civilians.
And contractors.
And you're the general. And so if you said drop down and give me 25, how would that go?
It's amazing. I really have to watch what I say because people really want to keep me happy and they want to do those kind of things. So the reality of it is I am very cognizant of what I ask people to do because they will go to great lengths to try to execute what I want them to do and execute the mission because they're very passionate, they care a lot, and they're patriots. All of the airmen that we have, it's unbelievable watching them on a day-to-day basis. I went to Holloman last week. I've gone to Eglin this week. I go out and I tour at Edwards. I go to Arnold, and when I go do those things, it's just re-energizing to me, the passion that they put into the job, because they're the foundation of what we do. I don't do the hard work. Okay, the people, the men and women, the 18,000 plus that make up the organization, that's the foundation that the Air Force Test Center is built on.
You know, if there has to be a person on top, I'm glad it's you.
Well, thank you for that. I feel very, very blessed and honored. Never in a million years would my wife or I ever have thought we would be doing this.
You've got the biggest house out there.
Well, it's not. It's a position of getting to deal with the technology, getting to deal with the people, looking at what we're doing. It's just something that we would have never envisioned, and we feel so honored and blessed to get to work for the people. Because really, I work for the people that are in the organization to try to help them be successful.
Yeah. Wow. So, appreciate your service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And thanks for being such a great person to work with. A friend of the Antelope Valley, friend of the Board of Trade. Civ Mill, do we have fun or what?
Well, and it's interesting. The bases, we really cannot say, we have to have a partnership with the contractors and the government folks and the communities. Because the communities here, it's been a great relationship. When I was the wing commander here and squadron commander here, we had great relationships and we've done a lot of things. And I've got that everywhere I go. It's like a three-legged stool. If we're not all working together, what happens is something gets out of kilter. So we need to understand what the community's doing. The community needs to understand what we're doing. And we got to work together to keep everybody moving forward and to be successful. And it is a great relationship here. We really do a lot for the men and women on the base, and those kind of things that you do really help our airmen, and they help their families, and it makes us feel much better.
So the Chamber of Commerce wanted me to ask you, how are we doing with the weather? Is the testing mission working out pretty good?
It's interesting. We had a visitor recently. General Welsh came out and visited, and we hosted a community event, and we had a day where there was a few clouds up at about 20,000 feet, a little bit of wind, and we told him, we said, so I don't know how to tell you this, but this is a bad weather day at Edwards. And he started laughing because he's been in D.C. with all the winter and the cold weather and everything else. That is an advantage that's out here is weather is so much better than it is on a lot of the other places you could do this business. And the remote and isolated is good for what we do as well.
Remote and isolated. That's part of AVNice.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, and it's critical for us being able to do our test mission. Our mission is critical to the warfighter and what we're doing for the future. And there you go. And it's great to have the environment and the way that we can do it out here without a lot of people seeing what we're doing, and we can do a lot of different things.
General Bunch, you're AVNice.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you. Thanks for chatting.
Very much. I appreciate it. It's always an honor and privilege to be here, and this is it's an honor. I'm just glad I got the invite to come out and talk with you guys.
Always, always.
And to say thank you to the community. Thank you all very much for all the support.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.
Thank you.